Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to be joined by Sally Ann Palcovich, the director of the Sky Lakes Cancer Treatment Center Capital Campaign. Sally Ann, great to meet you. How are you today?
Nice to meet you.
So tell us about the Sky Lakes Cancer Treatment Center in Klamath Falls. What is the mission of that organization?
Well, basically to provide the highest quality cancer treatment we can to the people who live in our community. And we've been there for just a little over 20 years. We built it ourselves. We tried to get funding outside and they said, oh, you're too small over there. You can't have a cancer treatment center. And we proved them wrong. We built it and gosh, within the first year we doubled the number of people we thought we'd be serving.
Wow,
so,
that's fantastic.
Yeah, we serve over 400 people now.
Very impressive.
Annually.
Yeah, and you're in charge of a capital campaign to get a new piece of equipment. What is it that you're trying to raise money for?
We need a new linear accelerator. We have one, it's 10 years old. It's reached the end of its usable life. Think of your cell phone 10 years ago and what that was like. Yeah.
I don't even want to go there, I'm sorry.
No. So the linear accelerator, just like all technology, needs to be upgraded. And so it's actually a 3-phase project. We're going to be putting in well, we have already put in a CT scanner, and we're starting work on an electronic medical record and then the linear accelerator. So it's all one project. They're all integrated and work together, talking to one another.
Now, how much does a new linear accelerator cost?
This whole project is $3 million.
Wow, it's a big chunk of change.
It sure is, especially in these economic times.
Yeah, and what's your goal for raising that money? I mean, it'd be nice to have it today, but I'm guessing you have a deadline in mind.
Well, July is when we're going to be putting in the new linear accelerator. That would be the third part of the project, and we'd like to have the money by then.
So tell me, if you can, I don't want to get too technical, of course.
Sure.
I don't want you to go over my head, but linear accelerator, why is it so vital to what you guys do there?
It provides the radiation treatment, shrinking tumors. And part of the reason we want this new equipment, like I said, the old equipment is outdated. It's still good and usable, but the new equipment has so much more technology, so much more ability. We put the CT scanner in the first phase of this in October, and one of the things that we've discovered is that patients normally would be on the table for 20 minutes, 3 to 8 minutes now. So can you imagine having to be still on a hard table for 20 minutes? It's a lot better, it's a lot more comfortable for our patients to do it faster. Plus, the pictures are so much more detailed. The new CT scanner, which will talk to the linear accelerator, so it also has the same capability as 4-dimensional as opposed to 3-dimensional. Okay. So length, width, height, the typical ones. But it also takes into account movement. We can't stop our heart from beating. We can't stop breathing, especially for 20 minutes. And so this actually takes into account that kind of movement in our bodies and can pinpoint the tumor at any given time.
Okay, and I know you guys did a, what was it called? The event you guys did, Take a Whack,
Take a Whack at Cancer. We had to take out a wall. That was the only construction thing that we had to really do for the new equipment. And we had a drawing and we let people buy tickets, and we had 20 people come and they got to take a sledgehammer to the wall and take a whack at cancer.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
No.
That's always a good time, especially when cancer's on the receiving end.
Yeah, people had a good time doing that.
Now, are you building a new addition to the facility or anything to take care of this?
Nope, it's going to fit exactly where the old one is now. The only thing, as I said, was to knock that wall down, and we had a lot of help doing it. So. That's
very good. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, and if anybody has any questions or anything, is there a website people can go to find out more information?
There is. If you go to www.kfallshero.org, and we have how you can donate. It tells about the project. We have a little bit with one of our oncology radiologists, oncology doctor, who will talk about it. And we also have opportunities on that website for people to share their own stories of being heroes and dealing with cancer.
Wonderful thing. Sally Ann, great to meet you. Thank you so much for coming in.
Sure thing. Thank
Appreciate
you.
It. Our pleasure. Stay with us. We'll be right back.